yesterday we could not attend our session because of our weather. That
Yes,
was
yes.
actually yes, yes, ma'am.
It's okay, ma'am. It's okay. It
Okay,
happens. Here also it was thundering and lightning. It was a heavy rain here. we we had a heavy rain here. So I was able to understand your situation also. We cannot do right, ma'am.
thank
Anything in front of nature.
thank
Okay, and I would
okay,
like to
okay,
know
ma'am.
about you, ma'am, in a nutshell.
Sure, sure, sure. Actually, as you know, ma'am, this is Janvi, and I am from Odisha, and I am an English teacher at a secondary school. Uh, I got married 5 years ago, and I am also a proud mother of a twin daughters, and they are now 3.5 years old.
Oh,
And if I talk about my education and qualification, I have completed my B.Ed in 2018, and then I have completed my M.Ed, that is MA, Master in Education, and that was in 2020. And now I am also pursuing my master's degree in English language and literature. I am also a passionate learner of this language, and so I am here now. And if I talk about my hobbies, I love both reading and gardening. I love always to explore new things, and I want to implement the new things in my daily life. And I consider both my students and my plants as my own kids. I love to take care of both of them, and this is all about myself, ma'am.
oh, it's wonderful, ma'am. It's wonderful. Actually, you're mom of two kids, right, ma'am? Twins. Are they twins, ma'am?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Twins, they are twins.
How could you manage them, ma'am? Are they mischievous?
Uh,
Are they calm? And how could you manage them?
it is very tough, ma'am.
And just are they calm, ma'am? How
Okay,
could you manage them? Because twins, right, ma'am? So you have to be very attentive.
okay, ma'am. Actually, I am living with my parents.
Okay.
Or to take as my parents are taking care of my babies, and I have full-time job as I am teach English. I am an English teacher at a secondary school, and with along with that, I am also pursuing my masters. So everything, I have to manage everything, and I forget to mention that thank you very much, ma'am, to give me this opportunity to be here, and you accepted my request, and you have given me this opportunity.
It's okay, ma'am. Thank you,
If I
ma'am.
talk, okay. Could you introduce ma'am yourself, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. I'm Mahalakshmi from Tamil Nadu and Coimbatore. Now I am in my native place. And I also have two daughters. And my elder one is in 7th standard, my younger one is in UKG. And I was a lecturer and a banker. Afterwards, recently I have embarked on this channel to elevate my English skill, ma'am.
Oh yes,
That's
yes.
all about me in a
That's
nutshell.
a group. Okay, ma'am. That's a good introduction, actually. So, so, ma'am, I have a question for you. What made you start this channel, and how can you manage everything? Like you are rearing your child, and you are making videos, and at a time you are also doing your all your household chores. So, how can you manage everything?
I prioritize, ma'am. I prioritize everything, and as soon as I complete my work on laptop or regarding my channel, I concentrate my children. And when I finish concentrating on them, then I concentrate on my learning something, and I make sure that I learn something from the book, and I have a note also. I write some words on it, and I start using those words in a regular basis. I practice along with my daughters, ma'am. They also practice along with me. So it's a mutual concern. So I'm prioritizing my job, my work. And now they are sleeping, so I'm with here, ma'am. So after this class, I'll edit some video and post After that, I'll concentrate on them and I'll make them to bath and eat, and I will sit together for studying purpose. And afterwards, I help my mom in kitchen, and like this, it's going, ma'am.
Great, ma'am. It's quite motivating, ma'am. Okay. So, I have another question also. When did you start your journey? Actually, like you are or, uploading videos. When did you start this journey?
Memory, I guess so, ma'am. Because I was a banker, right? After quitting my job, I was feeling frustrated and stressed, and it was my daughter who encouraged me by saying every cloud has a silver lining, so you have to come out of that, and should start doing something. So she suggested me this channel and start doing something regarding our English enhancement. So I was even pondering, contemplating even a week, ma'am. I was not able to keep my channel name even. For that, I took 1 week in order to select my channel name, and I did not know how to do that, how to edit and all, even thumbnail videos and all. But okay, somehow gradually I'm learning everything. I'm learning it, ma'am. So
Okay,
before
okay,
2 months,
ma'am.
I
Yeah,
have
okay.
started this channel, ma'am, journey.
Okay, okay. Actually, it is quite motivating. Actually, your daughter has encouraged you. Am I
Yes,
right?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
How old? How old she is now?
My elder one, ma'am, she was the one who encouraged me. She is in seventh standard now.
Okay, okay, okay. And what are the prominent? We can say what are the prominent obstacles that you face in your initial stage? Like
Yes,
you are
yes.
learning this language now. What are the prominent obstacles, hindrances you faced in your initial stage in learning English, basically?
I have been in this journey, and whenever I find time, I make sure that I'm reading something related to English. And after that was not challenging, that was not a problem for me, but starting a YouTube channel was a big challenge for me. And I was not aware of how to communicate with others and how to get them into my conversation, so I was doing that and initial stage is I felt very stuck for keeping the thumbnail and for editing the videos and all. I was not editing my videos in my beginning stages, in my in my what to starting videos and all. If you see that it was without editing, and I just kept ordinary thumbnail, ma'am, because I was not aware of that. But afterwards, gradually, I have been learning this also, editing purpose, editing also. So when it comes to hindrance, the technology was my hindrance, but somehow I'm able to overcome it. Now I'm okay with this. Now I am okay, somewhat familiar with the terms and technologies. But when it comes to
Oh,
English,
wow.
ma'am, is when it comes to English, I feel stuck. I feel when it comes to new using new words, idioms, I feel that it is very difficult. But it's not like that. When we are accustomed with that words and idioms, then it will come automatically. So I don't think that any hindrance, any impedance was there. So if we have that consistent and persistent power within us, then we'll go automatically, ma'am. It will actually take us automatically without even knowing ourselves.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Thanks, thanks. And a very congratulations to you, ma'am, as you are now okay with your YouTube channel. And
Thank you,
it
ma'am.
is a very great success for you, ma'am, I can say.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh,
Yes, thank you so much, ma'am. And I'm doing something. I actually it made me happy that I have something to do for tomorrow and today also. Other than my monotonous household chores, I have something to do. So in that also I am improving, I am learning new things. So it actually keeps me energetic and enthusiastic.
okay, 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 ma'am.
Repeat, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Actually, our topic is why learning English is so important in this era.
Yes.
So, can we start about this?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes. And shall I start, ma'am?
Okay.
Yes, actually, we know our mother tongue is different, and you are familiar with your mother tongue, and I am familiar with that. But when it comes to new language, it is obviously English. It's so obvious that nowadays English is considered as inevitable. We cannot avoid it, right, ma'am? So wherever we go, irrespective of our mother tongue, irrespective of the region, we all know English, and also it is considered as a global language. And the one who is well versed in English, he is considered as a speaker, good speaker, and he is a knowledgeable or intelligent person. Actually, it is a myth, right? It is just a language, but it does not relate to knowledge or anything. But when as a language, it is very important to learn it. If we know English, then we can confidently go anywhere and speak to anyone, even to the stage also. We can be even a orator. So it is a global
Yes, ma'am.
language, and it is significance to learn this language, ma'am, English language. And it is okay, if you're a beginner, you can even start with the simple sentences, just single a sentence, and make sure that the sentence follows the correct grammatical structure. And with the single sentence, we can learn so many things, ma'am. Then you can convert that into paragraph, and like this, we can keep on traveling. It is an ocean also.
Okay, ma'am. Actually, you are right, ma'am. And would like also, I would like to explain my views. Actually, in this era, English is incredibly important to learn, and English is incredibly important to learn in this era, and it is for various reasons. Like you have already told that it is firstly it is the global language. Actually, more than 70 countries speak in English nowadays. They use English as their mostly used second language, and it is like a breeze among the people of the whole world. And secondly, it is also important for our career opportunities. As you know, many international and national companies prefer the employee who can speak English fluently, so that the employee can interact with the other clients confidently and clearly also. And thirdly, it is the language of technology, you can say also. Wherever you go, or whether it is internet or WhatsApp, the various type of applications and various types of informations or data we can get from technology. It is for only the language of English. And fourthly, it is also the language of information and education purpose also. So many universities and many top universities and higher institutions of in education department, they prefer English as their main medium.
Yes.
They prefer to their breeze language is only English. And lastly, this language also connects with people throughout the world with different cultures also, and it also boosts our confidence when we talk when we talk everything with uh, any people in English. It is boost our confidence, I can
Yes.
say. So this is, according to me, my views. It is so. Actually, I have posted at a secondary school as an English teacher, but my mother tongue is Odia. And when I teach in my class, my students say like this, "Ma'am, please explain this in Odia." We don't understand in English. So, yes, ma'am. And they belong to rural belt also, so they can't understand the lesson, I can say. if I talk them, if I teach them in proper English. So I had to I am I am teaching them in Odia, and uh, um, somewhere I also during my session I also use less English. So no, before I can say 1 week ago I saw your videos in your YouTube channel, and I also thought that I will start video conversation with ma'am and other YouTubers also, so that I can improve my English. I have ample knowledge in grammatical field, and in also my vocabulary is strong, but I am not that level fluent in this language. So I can say I am also in speaking capacity. I am an beginner now. So I might take some moment to get the fight to get to find a new word, and I hope that's okay.
You're not a beginner, ma'am. Actually, you covered everything when it comes to English. For the question, compared to me, you have answered it correctly. You have touched everything, ma'am. All the parts, technology, career, global language, even individual confidence, and you have used so many words also. But don't think that you are beginner. Actually, you have started your learning process, ma'am. Already now, you have to just concentrate more on your thing, ma'am. That's all. Within a year, I think you'll get a super wonderful speech, ma'am. But keep practicing.
Okay, okay. Thank you, ma'am.
But yes, ma'am, you
Thank
are on the correct path. You have used so many words and you have covered everything when it comes to English. I'm so happy that, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Actually, I wanted to learn this language, and I wanted to be fluent in this language because when it comes to other meetings or anything with some other higher officers, so as an English teacher, I have to talk, and I have to express myself in English. So, and of students. I also can explain everything in clear English.
Yes,
I don't have to that time humble or anything else. So
yes,
I wanted to learn this language more and more, and I'm also a passionate learner of this language. And actually I have a memory, actually it is my motivation, I can say, when actually my in my childhood I was average student an average student, but when I entered my secondary school, I I got some encourageous words from my uh, teachers. They always said that you can do everything. And one day when my HM went to our class and strictly instructed me to write an application on the blackboard. But I had not that knowledge at that time, and I could not write that application on the blackboard, and that is also in front of my all classmates. So I could not do that. I could not write that application at that time, and my HM, my HM also was closely connected with my father, and my father was a teacher also. So my though he was closely intimate with my father, I got very insulted that I could not do that. So from that moment, I promised myself to do something new to learn this language happily. So I started, and now I am in on this stage.
wow. So something it has to be done, right, ma'am? Something had to be done so in order to motivate us. Otherwise, we will not take this as our solution. Okay, but
Yes, yes, ma'am.
being an English teacher, you would feel something, right? Whatever the function in school, you have to write everything on English. You have to come and take initiative for the organization of the function in order to organize the function. Am I right, ma'am? So it would be a double work for you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Actually, I am doing that always, and my HMs and my all colleagues also encouraged me, are now also encouraging me to do something new, to do something better. And after their encourageous words, I am also trying to improve myself, and I want to be the better version of myself.
Yes, yes, yes. So, how long have you been learning, ma'am? When it comes to speaking, you are well versed in grammar, and because you are an English teacher, you are an English teacher. Speaking English, how long have you been trying, ma'am?
Actually, I can say it is my second conversation. Before 5 days, I started just before 5 days. I
Okay,
my first, it is my second conversation, ma'am. Before that, 3 years, 3 days ago, I had a conversation with the Akansha Tiwari, ma'am. She is also an YouTuber. So it is my second conversation, and before a week, I can say I practice English, speaking English. I just
okay.
listen. Actually, there is a thing, ma'am. When I was continuing my education, masters in education, there was a theory, actually, ma'am. That is, the theory is the learning by doing. So
Learning by?
we learning by doing.
Uh,
Learning by doing. So in that theory, we came to know that we learn everything by doing anything. By doing something, we can learn that. Then, when we do anything, we can get experience, and we can learn from that activities also. And when I had also a class when I enter in Revansa University to do my MA in education, but unfortunately I could not complete that. So when I was in my university classes, there was a thing that is learning acquisition and learning language acquisition and language learning. Language acquisition means when we birth and we acquainted with our mother tongue, that is learning acquisition. And this is language learning that we are now continuing. When we want to master on vocabulary, on grammatical things, and on everything that is formally, we read the language formally. When we read the language formally, this is language learning. But when we conversant with your mother tongue, that is language acquisition. So every learner who want to, I can say through this video call, that every learner who want to learn English, they should start learning acquisition. They should read the language to accusate fast. Say acquainted, they should acquainted fast. We have to listen different type of podcast, different type of videos at first. Then we can able to learn this language happily. Because when we are child, when we are baby, we at first we listen the language to 1 to 2 years. After 2 years, a human being can able to speak the language after he is 2 or 2.5 years old. So every language learner should should attend the language acquisition, I can say. So this is my view, ma'am.
okay, ma'am. Wonderful, ma'am. Wonderful. Actually, what you said is actually correct. Absolutely correct. Indeed, it is the thing. We have to learn a language from the base as a question. But but if you don't want to learn everything in this English, then it's okay. It is also okay. You can learn from the basic, and you don't need to concentrate on the advanced thing at first, but start speaking. That is very important. Don't always focus on grammar, focus on idioms, vocabs, advanced vocab. Just frame sentences, start speaking in front of mirror. If you don't have any partner, you can start speaking in front of mirror. But at a first, don't actually intimidate yourself by seeing so many things in English. It is very easy. If we do consistent and persistent practice, it will actually persuade us to learn something from this language. I hope so, ma'am. We should not worry about learning this. It will come automatically.
Yes, ma'am. We should not actually focus on the grammar field, on the vocabulary skill. We should first always like our mother tongue.
Mm. Is our mother tongue is see, I could say that when we are learning a simple thing, grammar thing, we have to learn that thing along with paragraph, along with some day-to-day activities. We should not simply mug up that. For example, when it comes to present simple, third person singular, we have to add yes or es to the verb. We should not learn like this, but instead we should learn she loves cat, she likes ice cream. Like this, then you will understand that he or she or it, they are called as third person singular. When it comes, we have to add yes or es to the verb. So like this, we have to give some example for that formula and start reading. And for the whole day, you have to practice that formula alone for present simple third person. Then if you are okay with that tenses, then you can move on to the next thing. But always it is very easy to learn something, but when it comes to practice it, it needs time. So don't pressurize or push yourself to learn everything on a single day. Gradually, slowly, you will know everything.
Yes, ma'am.
But make yourself to relax. How the relax the relaxation will give you the exact meaning, exact word when you are conversing. But if you are struggling to make it, and if you are focusing on using the advanced words, then it will not going to happen, right? Your mind will actually safeguard you by giving you some basic words. So make yourself comfortable always, and you will get the flow automatically.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Then anything else, ma'am?
No, ma'am. Actually, this is the thing I have a wish to talk with you. So I approach you, and thanks a lot for accepting my mail and for giving me this opportunity. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, ma'am.
And
Thank you so much.
I learned a lot through this video, and it is an inspirational one also. Talking with you, ma'am, and I enjoyed a lot also with this video, ma'am. So this is
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your valuable time for connecting here. And we'll do some other thing, ma'am. We'll do another session also after some time. Thank you so much. Take care, ma'am.
absolutely. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Bye bye.